So much, sir. I hope everyone was clear or get some ideas from yesterday's theory part. If you guys have any doubt, you can ask it by today. And as sir told, I'll be going to cover most of the practical sessions today, loading the raster data, vector data, some symbologies, data management. I will show you the CRS, then again, simple processing. Okay, can go now. Sorry, I'm in mute. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for your confirmation. And this is the UI user interface of the QGIS that I showed you yesterday. Okay. Let me have a small recap of what is. Just a minute. You can see the top bar. Here is the menu bar. Here we have separate tabs for all the important processes in this interface, in this GIS software. This is for opening, using, accessing, saving the projects. This is to edit the features. As I yesterday mentioned, each and every vector data is represented as a feature here. Then viewing the map. This is the map canvas that once you load your data, you can visualize it here. We have a separate tab for plugins, separate tab for vector and raster processes, and we can handle our database here. We also have a web connection for WebGIS, then other processing toolbars. Okay, this is the browser panel. We have the access for backend features here. This is the layer panel. You can see all the loaded layers here, one after the other. Okay, let me first cancel this out. And I will explain how to load the base map, attribute data, base map, vector data, and raster data one after one. Okay. First, to access the plugin, yesterday I mentioned that quick map services, you should go to plugins in the menu bar to download and to install any particular plugin within your GIS software. Within your GIS software, first you have to navigate to plugins. So I'm clicking on it. Then the first option you can see the manage and install plugins. So I'm clicking on that. Let it load some of the repositories. Here is the dialog box to install all the plugins available in QGIS software. So I am right now in the tab all. So here all the plugins will be listed. But now we want only quick map services for the base map. So I am typing ICT quick map. Yes. In my case, I have already installed it. So it comes like this. That is upgrade the plugin or uninstall the plugin. If you are installing it for first time, then this button will be like install your plugin. Now, let us see what will happen after installation. So these are the icons for your quick map services. There are three more ways for enabling the base map. First, you can go this button. This button is search. This is the quick map services button. I'm going here. Then you can navigate to search QMS. First, once you installed the plugin, it will be listed in the vector toolbar. It will be listed in the vector toolbar. This is the icon for quick map services. I'm clicking on it. Then the third option is search QMS. Search QMS. I'm opening this. So since I have already added all my necessary photos, base maps, it was already listed here. But when you're opening for the first time, all these will not be listed. So you have to search it like Google Maps. Likewise, you have to search in the search bar. So it will list all the options. In that, you can select the Google Map. I have already had this, so I don't need it again. So now you can just click on this add button to add the base map to your map canvas. I hope everyone can see this. This is the one method to load your map canvas, that is base map. The second method is you can go to the web tab in the menu bar. You can go to web tab in the menu bar. There you can see the quick map services. But first step is to install this quick map services in the plugin. From the plugin. Okay, so there also you can find the search QMS. If you click on that, again this will open. This is the common two methods. Then comes our X, Y, Z tile. It will function like it needs some internet connection. You have to connect this particular base map through the URL. So here you need, if you click on the new connection, so here you can type the name. Then you need the URL. You can normally get this URL from the Google Chrome itself. Then if you click on OK, the map will be added here. By double clicking this, you can access the particular Google satellite. So likewise, I already told you which layer you drop first will be displayed first. Which was in the layer panel first will be displayed first. So satellite hybrid means it contains all the naming conventions and all the highways, boundaries, everything. But satellite, just Google satellite means it's just a imaginary. Sorry, satellite imagery. I think I was going too fast. How to get the QMS? How to open QMS? Questions was good. Oh, let me explain it again. You have to install it first. So for that, okay, let me uninstall this. I am removing the layers. Okay, if you have loaded this particular map canvas here, that was good. But now I want to remove this particular map, remove this particular base map. So what can I do? It was loaded, but now I want to remove that layer. So select the particular layer you want to remove. Then Ctrl+D is the shortcut to remove the layer you have added. See, it was removed. Again, I'm going to remove the satellite hybrid. It is also again Ctrl+D. Again, I can remove it. Then done. So I'm going to for plugins. if you want to open the QMS, first you need to install this, then manage and install plugin. In the all, I have already entered the quick map in the search box. So for me, it is already installed. So let me again uninstall this plugin. Yes, I'm uninstalling this. So initially, if you have not installed it previously, it will be like this only. Okay, I have entered the quick map in the search bar. So I get this option. Now install plugin. It is loading. But loading the plugin needs internet access. Your other process, that is raster and vector process, don't need any internet access. But if you need the base map, since it is directly connected from online, it needs the internet connection. So make sure you have good internet. And again, the GIS, QGIS also needs some 1 GB of storage. So ensure both of these things, okay? Now I have installed it. Let us see where it is displayed. Here it is displayed. The icons for quick map services. I hope you guys can see this. This plus icon, the globe with plus symbol, is the icon for quick map services. Once you install the plugin, if you just click on this icon, it opens a small drop down box. So in that, you can search for add to search. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Search NextGIS QMS. Since my previous thing was just search QMS, I was confused. Once you loaded your, installed your plugin, this icon will appear here. This is the common icon for quick map services. You have all other access. This was the particular icon for search QMS. From this, you can open all your base maps, connect all your base maps. Is that clear now? Now again, I'm adding it to my map canvas. So in the status bar, I hope you guys can see the coordinates. Wherever I'm moving the cursor, the coordinates are going to it, right? See, here in the status bar, the coordinates was changing in live. And again, the scale. This is 1 pixel is equal to this much of kilometer. Sorry, I think this much of meter. What was the unit here? And again, the coordinate reference system. Yes, hope you all have idea now. Okay, then I'm starting with the loading of data. So in case you want to load the layer or to create the layer, first you have to come to the layer tab in the menu bar. Now I'm going to load the vector layer. Vector means what was the file format. You guys can drop your answers in the chat box. The file formats. File format for vector data. Just for your understanding. I'm loading the layer. Meanwhile, you guys just add the file format for the vector data. So we are going to browse the particular vector layer in from this browse button. That is the three dots browse button. I'm going there. So in that I have my own district vector layer. I'm navigating it to this. So .shp is the file format for opening in QGIS. It will be added here. So in that, I'm clicking on the button add, then close. So this is the particular raster layer for my vector layer for my district. I hope everyone was clear in how to add the, yes, your answer was right. .shp, great. So this is how you can add the vector layer. Then along with that, now I am adding my raster layer. So again, I'm clicking on the layer tab, then add layer, the second option, raster layer. Again, I'm moving to the browser button, that is the three dots. Here I can see the raster of my own district. Oh, sorry, not both these things. So this is the one tile of the raster layer. Here is my vector layer and the background is the raster layer. Okay, now I have a one whole tile, but I only need this particular district. So here comes our analysis. Geoprocessing. In vector, we are now going into the geoprocessing. So in that, I'm going to vector, then geoprocessing tool, clip, vector, geoprocessing tool, clip. So the input is going to be my, what was that? Vector data, that is Thuthukudi. The layer is not displayed. Not sure what was the error here. It's on the file again. Analyzed layer in the band file. I don't know what was the issue, but actually this particular Landsat image will be clipped along with this data. Okay, now we can see how to use the properties, that is data management. We have imported the particular particular layer here. I told you no yesterday, that is if your particular CRS was not in proper correct coordinate, then it will be showing somewhere in the ocean. So let me show that here the CRS was, it was fixed to 4326, but I'm now changing it to the third one, 3264, somewhat somewhere it is. So see, the shapefile is not listed here. Then we can navigate to the shapefile now. I'm going here, zoom to layer. It was located somewhere. I'm zooming out it. Where was it? I'll show you what will happen if you have not given your coordinate system in a right way. It was placed somewhere in the ocean. See. Exactly in the Indian Ocean. So we can set the CRS back correctly. It will again navigate it to the proper place. Okay. Again, it came to the right place. So this is how the CRS work. Again, I'm loading our Indian shapefile, India shapefile. So you can visualize the different modifications, how to range the symbology we can see now. So here is the shapefile for states. Here we have different polygons. All these boundaries were different polygons. Now I'm navigating to the properties. Here you can change it to now all the polygons were in single symbol, that specified symbology. So every polygons were in same color. We have three types. All others were rule based, that is mathematical importance based on GIS. So, but generally we will use the top three, that is single symbol, categorized, then graduated. So this categorized will function like you will select the column, you will select the database. So I am choosing to number one, name one. This is actually, I'll show the attribute table, then you'll know what is this name one. Then this classified. So according to the state's name, it is classifying. Now apply. So we can see the different colors according to the value we have added. Now let us see the, what was that? Uh, attribute. This is the attribute table. Attribute table means each and everything was each field that will be added while we are creating this particular shapefile. Okay. All these fields will be added while we are creating this particular shapefile. You can preview this column according to different names. Now I'm changing it to call name one. So it will display according to the name one. This is how the attribute table looks like. Then now we have the this. I'll also explain how the graduated symbology will work. Graduated means it will helps in density mapping. It, like ranges, see, from 1% to 2%, 3% to 4%. Likewise, it will arrange from ranges. This will apply only for number range. Since there is no range function here, so we can't do this. But I'll show you how it will looks like. So we will change this into single symbol. We can change the color. It looks like ash, it won't looks good. Let us apply this. And what if we give it as a graduated one? So I hope everyone can see this, all the maps. So this is how the graduated map looks like. It will give the color range from 0 to 2, 2 to 4. Likewise, it will range the color through some values, numerical values. Let's see this one. So 0 to 0.5, this color white will be from 0 to 0.5, 0.5 to 1. Likewise, it looks like. It will vary according to the ranges. This is how the graduated symbology will function. Now I'll show you how to create the layer and the attribute table on our own. If you're if you're starting any project, but you don't have the particular shapefile, then it is your point to create the file on your own. So you can digitize it or to create own points, lines or polygons on your own. For that, we will be creating the shapefile. So now I'm navigating to the layer, then some points I'm mentioning as points. So here in the geometry type, I am giving the point function. Here is the field. I show you, all the field in that particular column, the attribute table. So here is where we will create those field. So first ID was automatically generated. Now we can give the name for point. locations. This was one field, one particular column. ID will be one column, locations will be one column. So let me add this as a string. So add it to the field list. Next, location, then some count. We can change it to decimals. Then distance. Likewise, whatever the particular thing you need, you can add it. So the length represent the digits you can add. So 80 means 80 characters, 20 means 20 digits likewise. So I'm just clicking on OK. Now it is time to add point. So if you want to enable the editing option, you first click enable this toggle editing. Then the particular button to create the add feature will be enabled here. We can click points here and there first. So 1. It was a 4. Count will be 3000. Here distance means area, we can use it like some. So if you entered it as decimal, you can only enter numbers. You cannot enter the alphabets here. Then again here, ID number 2. It was a park. So people will daily visiting content can 60. The area will be. Likewise, you can add points to locations, then any particular facilities or even trees. If you are mapping particular species of tree, you can use this particular point feature. So now I'm saving this particular point feature, and if you want to know this, what was this point, we will know, while we are creating, we will remember what this point actually. But after, if you are viewing this project, we may not remember the exact point value. So for that, you can enable the show map tip button. It will be in the attribute toolbar, show map tip button. You can also go to view tab in the menu bar to enable the show map tip button. I'm disabling it now. Again, I'm going to view tab. Then I am enabling the show map tips. So it will show the school point. For this particular, now I click on the ID. See, each and every state name was displayed while I hover in that particular state. Any doubts till now? I have shared how to add the particular raster layer, vector layer, the symbology, CRS. I don't know what was the error in loading the particular Landsat data. We can try buffer now. Buffer means for any point feature, the zone will be created from with some distance, 2-meter or 10-meter radius. A zone will be created for every point feature to specify service facilities for point feature. Or if you are performing the buffer for a line feature, means you can specify for flood prone zones wherever the river flow is going. You can spread, you can learn the intensity of flood, which area is more vulnerable. Likewise, you can perform buffer for various options. Let us perform it for the points now. Yeah, here it was an India shapefile. We will go to points. The distance is 10 meters. It was in degree. So I think it should be changed to meter first. Let us reduce the size. Let's see what happens now. So the buffer zones were created accordingly. Any doubts till now? Buffer zone again. Okay, sure, I will. So here I have the point feature. I'm moving through vector geoprocessing buffer. I'm giving the input as points. So let us reduce it to 1 degree. So the segments or the parameter controls. Okay. Okay, guys. The whether the dialog box is not appear to you. Sorry, I didn't notice till now. Okay, that's the issue here. They just told me now it's not appearing like this. Just give me a second. I will reshare it again. Yeah, there is a dialog box for every functions. I will share the entire screen. Even since I have closed my Zoom, I didn't know whether it is displaying or not. I'll share the entire screen, okay? So in that, I'm whether it is visible now. Yeah. Hope the screen is visible. Now I'm giving the point layer, input layer as points, the distance as 1. The distance is the Python identifier. The default value will be 10. So I have reduced it to 1. Then segments means it is a segments parameter controls the number of line segments to use to approximate a quarter circle when creating rounded offsets. Let us give, if it is 1 means it will not give a proper rounded offset. Let's try with 1 and again try with 5. Okay. End cap style, we have flat, we have square and round. I'm going with round. Then join styles also round. It is mitter limiter. I'm just going with the 1 again. If you want this results to be saved, you can save it. I'm just having it as a temporary file now. Or else if you want to save, then go to a save file. It will open to your particular file manager and you can save in your desired location. But now I'm not saving it. I'm just keeping it as a temporary file. Then we can run it now. Since we have given the segments as 1, it looks like diamond. If I give it to some maximum limit as 5, it will looks like some full covered pentagon. Again, we can do the same. I'm just going to buffer. Again, the points, same points. If I cover, it was 10, it will be more. It will be covering more distance in degrees. If I'll give the same 5, same all the default values. So you have to define what was the distance for any buffer. Currently, I gave the meter limit as 15. So it was very covering a large distance. So default value is 2. Here the default distance value is 10. I'm making it as 1. And again segment as 5. Let's see what happens in this particular buffer. This is even more bigger. Give me a second. I'll verify what was the mistake. That's done. Here you will get the degree in meters. That's the mistake. That's the error in this particular function actually. Okay, I'll make a detailed learning material and I will share it with you. There were a few errors in this. All these data I have uploaded. Any doubts till now? Guys, any doubts till now? We have seen how to load the raster layer, vector layer, symbology, how to define the CRS, the data management, the opening attribute table, creating a vector layer, then clipping and buffer alone. There were some mistakes, but I'll share a complete learning material, step-by-step procedure from installation to all the basic activities. Okay. Any questions till now? Heat maps actually. Share for the procedures. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, I'll do. I'll from starting from the installation of QGIS till the processes I have done the symbology, CRS, that is coordinate reference system, clipping, buffer, all the details I will add step by step. I had a detailed document. I have prepared a learning material as a outcome of this class, so that I can deliver it to you. I have prepared it already. I will share it. Heat map. You can prepare heat maps here, but we can't add heat maps since it is not a base map. You want heat map as your base map. Heat map means you have to go and download the list for, I mean, temperature for your particular area of interest. If you are choosing some districts or some states or even for a nation, there were different data portals for this particular temperature, elevation, rainfall, each and every criteria, soil content. If Bowen is a better platform for download any particular data, there you can download it from different data portals. Then there is a particular geo process to prepare that heat map and use it. If you want, I will add it to that learning material and I will share it. It was also density, like a density map only. It will vary according to the graduations. No, the output will be the ranges. This to this temperature, this to this temperature likewise. Can we get the data from 1991 onwards? Vegetation. You can perform, you can't get the vegetation data directly, but you can do, okay, either you can search on Bowen or else you can perform this through QGIS or else Google Earth Engine. Because you need from 1991 till 2025, I hope so. Maybe 2020 means you need satellite data of all particular years. Maybe it was not easier to download satellite data for all years. Either you can perform this NDVI process. NDVI means normalized vegetation index for any area. It is representing the greenness of the representing the vegetation in any area. So it will be like NIR minus red and NIR plus red. It will function like that. So there is a small step only, but you need satellite data for that for every particular year. If you want to performance, it will need satellite data for all the years. So you can use QGIS or better you can use Google Earth Engine. It will automatically take the data from online and you can process it in online itself, the cloud store itself. Or else you need a lot of space to run all this data. You can also search in Bowen. It will have what you can land use land cover. As a land use land cover map, you can find it in Bowen. From there you can collect it as a in land use land cover map. You can just clip the area of vegetation. Okay. Actually, I'll take note of all these questions. I will add all the possible data portals in the learning material and I will share. Okay. Any questions? Or you guys want any particular data? Any data sources? Different kind of data for your research? You just drop it in the chat box. I'll search some of the possible data portals for your specified data set, and I will share it along with the learning material. Anything else? NDVI. Okay. Vegetation index. I will search the possible answers. NDVI was mostly you can get from Bhuvan. That's the common data portal for Indian geodata portal. And other than else, I will also search for other global data portals. Okay. Aquaculture activities. Any specific parameters? Fisheries means there are a lot like what to say, phytoplanktons, water quality. It needs some ocean based contents, or if your parameter any specific parameter means it is good, like vegetation, rainfall. Likewise, can you give any specific parameters on the stock assessment? You can perform stock assessment in Google Earth Engine. Since it is a bit coding, yeah, chlorophyll data you can download exactly from one. It has all, if possible, I'll share you. I'll show the screen. Just few seconds, we can extend more. Few minutes. I'll go to the Bhuvan portal and I'll show you, so you guys can get some more idea. Now I'll share my entire screen. Now I'm in my Chrome tab. So in this, I hope this is the Bhuvan site. Indian Geo platform. Now, yeah, this is the one site. Here you can download agriculture data, but it will be for some specific areas only. You can't expect for all areas. Okay. Disaster services, ocean services. So once you can go to Bhuvan store, you can see all the available data products here, satellite data products. This is common satellite data products. Our Cartosat DEM. This is digital elevation model. This is for Cartosat and this is Resosat. Then comes to cropland data set. Here the latest period is 2013 to 14. You can't get current data here, but you can get up to 15. Maybe you can expect up to 15 for some particular data set. It will be available for current, but not for all the different kinds of data set. So forest type you can have, forest fire data you can have. Most of you need vegetation. No, here it is normalized vegetation index till June 2021 we have. I hope this would be better. And if you have ocean studies, here is the chlorophyll data, global data, and this is mainly for North India. Here you get from the latest period is 2020. Then heat content, ocean heat. This is up to all things related to ocean science products. Then comes the atmospheric and the climate changes, cloud, general atmospheric content likewise. Then comes our thematic services, land use. Performing land use is the great it is the hardest part actually. You have to train all the sites. Likewise, that there's a big class for that. So these are the data products available in our geoportal. Okay, any doubts? Anyhow, I will add my possible data sets for chlorophyll and NDVI, but you can use Bhuvan. And again, I will answer the questions earlier. Anything else? Okay. Sir, I think we can wind up our session.
Hello,
Yes,
Hamsudani.
sir.
So we finish our
Yes.
session, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes. Okay. And thank you so much, Hamsudani, for
Thank you,
giving
sir.
this session on the remote sensing and its application. And this time, the participants had an opportunity to learn practical skills as well as the sorry yeah the practical skills, hand-on training as well as the theory part. And thank you for the sessions. And we have remote sensing programs in the upcoming week as well. Number 15th and 16th, we have another session, and that will be on the pollution monitoring by using the remote sensing. So if you are interested in the remote sensing learning, then you can join in that sessions as well. So we can wind up our today's session. Thank you so much for joining, and you can expect your certificate in within 10 days. And we normally used to give the recorded sessions or upload our recorded sessions in our YouTube channels in every month. The monthly update will be there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good night.